April 2nd every year to make people understand and accept people with autism, foster widespread support and inspire people. It is a day that spreads kindness and autism awareness. Our health reporter is following up on how this is unfolding here in Kenya. Good morning, Chebet. Where are you and how are we marking this day in Kenya?
Good morning, Dennis. We are at the City Primary School in Ngara, and it's an event here that is going to create more awareness about autism. As you may well be aware, autism is autism spectrum disorder is an umbrella term for a condition that affects the way people communicate and also learn as well as interact with other people. So the event today is held at the City Primary School here where we are, and the Standard Group is one of the sponsors. So the theme for this year is inclusivity in learning for all. So it is meant to help create awareness and to also let other people know that people with autism also deserve to be able to learn and access quality education. And I'm going to speak to one of the sponsors, who is called Sylvia Mora. She's here with us. Good morning, Sylvia.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. Thank you for sponsoring this event. I'd like to ask you about the theme for this year. What is this event about, and what is the theme specifically about?
Yeah. Okay, so for this year, World Autism Awareness Day, we will be having inclusion in the workplace, which is a continuity from last year, and also nurturing education, because without education, we'll not be able to transit them into the employment space. So, and that's why you'll find, apart from the awareness, because you'll see in the African culture and the African space, there is a lot of stigma surrounding disability, and especially for the invisible disability where it's not normal to the eye, and the behaviors that come along with autism. We find that people are stigmatized and branded other things like being stupid because they have learning difficulties, and of course you'll have the cognitive issues that they have, and you will find that with this the parents opt to lock up their children. So we're encouraging them. We have very many children with autism here, and we had the medical camp because some of the challenges that you find, there is a lot of medical support that comes with autism because they require therapy, occupational therapy, and here in Kenya we have registration with the National Council so that they can get the benefits, and it's a process that's not very easy. So what we've done for this event, we've brought the services to them so that it's easier. For autism you need more than one doctor to assess, while other disabilities you only need one medical report, which is a very tedious process considering our children cannot sit still for very long. So we want to make their life easier. There is dental checks. You find that a child with a comorbid of epilepsy is on medication, and some of this medication eats away the calcium. So and we can't afford to go to the dental all the time. So we've also brought up the dental service for them, and general body checks. How often do we go as Kenyans to have our body checks, So we just want the children to be healthy. And apart from that, all the proceeds we're having from the ride, other than awareness, is so that we can set up therapy units. We want therapy to be part of the same way you have PE as a lesson, we want therapy to be part of the lessons, because without therapy the child cannot settle in class because of hyperactivity.
Thank you so much, Silva. Dennis, we also have our corporate affairs manager, Naomi Chebet, who is also going to speak to us about the role of Standard Group in the event today. Karibu sana, Naomi. Talk to us about how SG is sponsoring this event today.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great day today for us as Standard Group, and mainly because we are advocating for issues around people living with disabilities, and that is anchored in our CSR. So today we are glad to join Sylvia and Andy Speaks in this occasion to celebrate World Autism Day, and our main role as a media partner is to ensure that we are creating awareness and advocacy. So you realize that some of the issues that are surrounding people living with autism, they are not highlighted out there. So for us is to ensure that we are utilizing our platforms to give out the correct information, to educate, and also to link up families and caregivers to the right providers. Like today, we've been able to publicize this event and also to call for action to ensure that people are bringing their kids, they are bringing the caregivers to ensure that they are benefiting from these services. So this is an ongoing thing. we'll be able to, for the whole month of April, we are working with Andy Speaks and other stakeholders to ensure that we are highlighting issues around autism and also ensuring that we are pushing policies that will end up supporting issues not just for people living with autism, but people living with disabilities in general. So this is issues around education, health, and just ensuring that they're integrated in the community.
All right. Thank you so much, Naomi. Janice, there you have it. The main agenda of the event is to create awareness for people living with autism, as well as inform and educate. That's all we have here. We'll bring you more updates in our subsequent bulletins. Dennis.